unbelievable world records in 2026, dominant wins, and one of the biggest world
gold medal is something very special. Great Britain in second place.
August 8th, 2026. Hayward Field, Eugene, Oregon. 8,000 people packed into the stands, screaming at the top of their lungs. The lights are blazing. The cameras are rolling. And the world's best teenage sprinters are lined up in their blocks for the most anticipated race of the entire Under-20 World Athletics Championships. Every eye in that stadium is focused on one person, an 18-year-old kid from San Antonio, Texas. I'm still a high school student, still without a single senior world medal to his name. And yet, somehow, the entire crowd already knows something special is about to happen tonight. Because 2 days ago, on this exact same track, this same kid had already shocked the world by winning the 100-meter final in a personal best of 9.94 seconds, beating Jamaica's Gary Card and South Africa's Marco Ferreira to claim gold on home soil. The crowd had gone absolutely wild that night. But tonight, the 200 meters, this was supposed to be even harder, even more competitive, even more pressure. And Tate Taylor? He wasn't nervous. He wasn't scared. He just closed his eyes, said a quiet prayer, and got ready to make history all over again. This is the story of the most dominant performance in under-20 sprinting history. And it happened just 2 days ago. The journey before the final. To truly understand what happened on August 8th, you need to understand what Tate Taylor went through just to get to that final. This was not a one-day story. This was a 3-day war. The World U20 Championships is not just one race. It is a full tournament of heats, semifinals, and finals, all crammed into just a few days. And Tate Taylor had already run the 100 meters, winning gold in 9.94 seconds on August 6th. His legs were already tired. His body was already feeling the strain of a long, brutal season. Then came the 200-meter semifinals on August 7th, just 1 day before the final. Taylor posted the fastest time in the semifinals, winning his heat in 20.34 seconds. But even he admitted afterward, it wasn't easy. I felt good, I understood what I had to do early, said a little prayer and executed the first part of my race, Taylor told reporters. He also admitted that the crowd gave him the energy he needed. All the lights, the seats, the crowd, the energy that they bring kind of fuels you for the better, so that's exactly what happened. His teammate Blake Hamilton had also expressed fatigue after the semis, saying he felt heavy in the back end. Both Americans were exhausted. Both were running on adrenaline and faith. And both knew the final the next day was going to be the hardest race of their young lives. The 200-meter final race. August 8th. Final night. The stadium is electric. Tate Taylor steps into lane 3, the same lane where he had made history at the Prefontaine Classic just 5 weeks earlier. His rivals are lined up beside him, Blake Hamilton, his own American teammate, Jaden Green of Barbados, and Gary Card of Jamaica, the same man Taylor had already beaten in the 100 meters, hungry for revenge. The gun fires. Taylor did not produce the sharpest start of the field. Coming out of the blocks, he wasn't leading. Other athletes burst ahead of him in the opening 30 meters. But then something changed. Once he moved through his transition phase, the moment where a 200-meter runner shifts from pure explosion into full stride, his race completely opened up. By the 80-meter mark, he had already moved to the front. By the 120-meter mark, he was pulling away. And in the final straight, there was simply nobody who could stay with him. Powering meters ahead of his nearest rival, Tate Taylor crossed the finish line, clocking a championship record of 19.83 seconds. He dominated the race, winning by a massive 0.48 seconds, an enormous margin in elite sprinting where races are usually decided by hundredths of a second. The crowd absolutely erupted. It was the loudest noise Hayward Field had heard all week. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Peace.